Oh, son of a... Alright. Ugh. So, apparently, sometimes this can happen, where people will just come in and destroy your stuff. Oddly enough, the guy who started it isn't actually an individual who usually destroys things. Oh, great, these guys. I might have to just go right ahead and bop them. Yeah. Okay.
Intruder tagged for capture.
Same with him.
Intruder detected on security network.
Uh-oh. But yeah, sometimes people will come in and destroy things, like, the agent you saw earlier, who looked like a burglar. I actually don't remember their names. They're kind of like... They come in to steal stuff. But yeah, they're a real pain in the ass. Anyway, once we capture these guys, I can do a couple of things with them. Oh, good. Got the kitchen, the mess hall here all set up. Could show you guys something kind of cool once we finish with these guys. Let's take our experienced dude and send him to be interrogated.
Awaiting interrogation device selection.
We'll interrogate him in here. Yeah, that's a real pain. But we'll deal with that in its own time. Looks like we're gaining a little bit of money every now and then. Building up slowly. I could throw more people in, but for now, we'll deal with it slowly, and then work our way up. Probably noticed we also unlocked an infirmary. We should probably put one down. Let's see. I don't really need a lot of space for it for the time being, so maybe we could put it like over here. Security officers can come in, take care of it, people walking in. I don't think there's anything problematic with them. Yeah, no. And this leaves us room to build later. Actually, you know what? Let's just make it nice and clean looking.
New room build order confirmed.
And we'll put one in here.
Object has been ordered.
Yeah, we probably don't need more than one for the time being. And I'll leave this up here to
Order confirmed.
make sure it's manned. Should probably have a camera around here, though.
Object has been ordered.
Gotta be careful with our power, too. You don't want to overdo it. We've got plenty of room for expansion, but this does add up costs over time. Oh, did I not? Okay, I keep making that mistake. There we go.
Interrogation device to proceed.
The right-click thing. He's saying, senor. Hey, senor. He's not happy about any of this stuff. Ooh, let's get all these security cameras updated. This is fine. Let's see. Oh, and we want this good too. Speakers. We should probably put more speakers down, actually. So we'll put one on in here.
Object purchase order confirmed.
One here. Not a bad idea to have, like...
Object has been ordered.
have it in places where, like, people will congregate. Oh, this seems like a good spot. This is a really good spot.
Object purchase order confirmed.
And... this seems good enough.
Object has been ordered.
I don't want to put one in here where people can react, because I'd rather them keep working in here. But we'll want it... Well, there's no reason for them to come up here either. So that's fine. We'll worry about that stuff a little later. Alright. Oh, right, we need to activate that. Where are all the people working here? Why are we low on staff? I may have just asked for too many things at once. Okay. Oh. It's the Soviet group, Hammer. Everybody seems to be kind of creeping in, taking a look at our stuff. Oh, there it goes. Oh man. Yeah. So you'll notice that little blue arrow going up. That's an improvement on his loyalty. And anybody eating here, witnessing this, their loyalty will also go up as well. So it's worthwhile to torture people in front of everybody. Rest of these guys...
Interrogation order confirmed. Awaiting interrogation device selection.
No, I don't want that. I just want to
Prisoner execution order confirmed.
get rid of them. Don't have time to waste with these fools. Now let's see. Oh! Oh, shoot. Wasn't paying attention. Lost a man. Alright. Throw a guy in here. Now let's look around the world for a sec. We should probably start thinking of doing missions soon. Got a technician over there in China. If you ever lose your last valet and you need a replacement, there are maids around the world you can pick up. Usually for job missions like these minion type missions, there's two of a kind around the world. There's these starting ones, and then there's a cheaper version somewhere else, but you have to undercover them. What? I didn't see anybody even here. Whatever. Let's see. Ah, we've got a security guard down here. I might want to invest in that, actually. So, tell you what. We will... Let's wait until we get the 5 over here, then we'll move them down here to work on this. Now, you notice in some of these countries, I've got like little progress bars showing the consoles. Ooh, really? Oh. Overdoing our money scheme here, huh? Okay. Good thing I don't have to pay these guys a salary. That's a pain. Okay. Anyway. We need, for these areas, to add more consoles being manned. And if, say, we've got enough consoles being manned and somebody steps away and lowers it down, that's where the memory banks come in. Every memory bank that's being manned will reduce the amount of time lost. It's kind of like a buffer between people coming in and out, so it's very useful. Shoot, this is expensive though. I might just wait. Oops, too many escapes. Okay, so we'll hold off on that. These ladies are creeping around. They haven't seen anything yet, so I'm not going to bother with them just yet. But I'm definitely going to wait until we get some money coming in. Because that could be a problem. Let's see. We got people in here yet? Yeah. Alright, so let's move these two. Let's move them all down here. Okay. And you see, we could do the mission because we have enough people. The resources for this is just 4 workers. It's good to have extra because we will lose people over time. Different minion types can reduce different factors of this. Now, we can't get all the information because we don't have enough intel being gathered. Because we don't have enough terminals and control panels being manned. But if we did, we can know how long this mission will take and exactly how much risk it'll be, as well as both how much heat we'll gain from doing this, which is measured up here, and notoriety, which is this down here. And it's kind of like our progress bar. The higher this goes up, the more the war powers will take note and then react to us accordingly. Also, the more we manned control panels, we can see how much protection, how much money these regions are worth. So we can see which one's worthwhile more in stealing money from. You see here, I've got the same amount of people as Europe and the Middle East, but I'm only making 4,200. So this place isn't as high valued as the others. So let's just go ahead and do this mission right now. Looks like they clean these places out. Oh, actually. Uh-oh. Looks like she got incriminating evidence on us. They both did. So this will increase our heat with them over time. Yeah, we'll see it creep up just a little bit more. But you know what? That's fine. Not the end of the world. Maybe we should do something about these guys, though. So... let's make a trap. That seems like a swell idea. So let's make a nice dead-end hall. This looks good.
Room construction underway.
And what we'll do...
New room build order confirmed.
We'll have a door at the end here.
Object purchase order confirmed.
And here. And we'll build traps here. Oh, not that. Traps. So right now we only have pressure pads. This is the only way to activate them, and they're pretty easy to dodge. But
Object has been ordered. Object purchase order confirmed.
put them in here like this. Now trap setups are pretty easy. You just need to know how these traps work and the space. So for instance, these air traps, these wind machine traps are mounted on walls, and when activated, they'll shoot air out, and they'll push a target out. If they're against a door or a wall, push them against the wall and hurt them. If the door's open when they activate them, it'll just push them right out of here.
Hola, this is the Smash World service. Citizens in all Smash territories are being urged to remain vigilant as the spate of kidnappings continues. Skilled civilians are being spirited away by the evil organizations for an unknown purpose. In an off-the-record comment, one Smash official said that the chances of rescuing the hostages were slim to none.
So we succeeded in that mission. Oh, no, one less. And, yeah, we're about to, at any moment, someone's going to carry in, here he is, the security guard we kidnapped. And he'll be placed into one of these cells, and we can interrogate him. Are you for real?
Kill tag issued. Warning. Hostile presence.
Guys, come on. I don't have time for this. And he can't automatically do anything about this either. It's a real pain in the arse. What are you doing? Come on. Alright. Yeah, I can't get this fixed up yet. So you know what? Instead of stealing money... Where is that technician? Here he is. All the way in northern China. we will move him here. Dump him here in northern China. We'll let them build up here, and then we'll do the next mission over here. We get a technician. Alright. Now we got an infirmary. We can have people coming in here. It's manned by, as long as it's manned by somebody, a person can come up and get medical care. What are you? Oh, he's looking to get healed. Okay. Great. Yeah, that guy's obnoxious, but whatever. We got a little bit of money. I'm gonna wait for some more to come in. In the meantime, we'll work on getting more, better, minions.
Prisoner interrogation requested. Select an interrogation device to proceed.
Oh, he's gonna do it. Cool. Alright. These guys look so comical. Okay, how's this looking? Oh. Alright, everything looks good here. We've got all the people we're looking for. Let's just start the mission. Because I'd like to be able to get these things fixed up soon. And we could do that with the technician we're going to kidnap here. Once we learn their secrets. Okay. Money, money, money. Are we actually gaining money while they're doing a mission? I'm apprehensive to think so. Oh, right, because we're losing people. Oh, it reduced it down. Alright, that's fine. Okay. Oof. We are down pretty low. Yeah, I think in the future I'm gonna off-screen some money, some income. There we are. We have ourselves a new guard. So guards are the other tier of minions we can have. The security branch. Guards can't build, just like valets. They can't build, but they are primarily fighting focused. So what they can do is they can use better weapons. So one of the things we can buy in here is rifle cabinets, which do a lot more damage. Boy, that's expensive. I'm not going to worry about that just yet. And that's kind of the primary benefit. They're a lot better at stealing as well. Workers could do a generally good job at stealing. They're pretty much the lowest end, though, on a lot of things. Valets can reduce heat and in a mission.
Attention! This is an Underworld Service transmission. The chairman begs his loyal citizens to be on the lookout for suspicious foreigners on Chinese soil. The evil organization continues to prey on our civilians, perhaps hoping to somehow exploit their skills. The chairman assures you that these infidels will be stopped, and the party will once more be triumphant.
Okay. We definitely need to invest in a punching bag. This is how we train for more.
Object has been ordered. Caution, gold reserves low.
For more
Warning, placing this object
guards.
here renders another object inaccessible.
Right. It's expensive, but once we get one in here, we can just constantly keep training for more guards, and that'll help out. These guys are a pain. Does that have heat? Yeah. Alright. He's gonna see it, take a picture, act like he's all, like, surprised. And he's, like, literally up in my evil genius's face, so this is pretty bad. You know what?
Intruder tagged for termination.
Let's just take care of him now. Yeah, we're not getting a lot of money here either. So we need to work on some things fast. And we definitely need to get training on these punching bags soon, so we can, so in case we don't just lose this guy and then we'll have to kidnap a whole new one all over again. Ugh, more burglars. These guys are a pain. Yeah, they usually come in, they steal stuff. Mostly money, though. So, which is why I like to keep the storeroom in the back here. It's fine. They're not going to be too much of a hassle for us in the future. Alright, we got ourselves our technician finally. These guys are really useful. So, technicians are on the science track. They don't automatically attend to minions like the valet, nor are they particularly skilled at fighting like the guards. What they can do, however, is repair things, like our broken console security desk here. Again, I'm going to have to throw some money down with a laboratory here to train some more, but that's fine. We definitely want them. Oop. Go. We're just going to start with 5 each, just have a nice pool of people. And over time, we'll be able to use them for more important missions. I think by the end, I'm going to want to have the maximum amount of people, which I think is like a little over 100, like 110, 120, I can't remember. I used to think it was just 100, but I think that's wrong. By and large, I'd probably keep around 2 to 3 workers at that point, and then everybody else some specialization of some kind. So we're getting a guy training as a guard right now. Good stuff. Get them kicks in. Don't skip leg day, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna put in a smaller amount of people here. Ideally, you kind of want to spread them around, but I'd rather just focus all of them in one spot for the time being, just to ensure I get a nice steady tick of money of a good chunk, and then I'll worry about all the other stuff later. Uh-oh. This could be a problem. Does this cause heat? This does cause heat. Alright. Kill them all.
Intruder tagged for termination.
We need to get rid of these guys. This is problematic. Uh-oh. And they're armed now. Oh, we got a security guy here? Yeah!
Detected on security network.
Oh no! He's deserting. And he was trained to be a guard.
Capture tag issued.
We'll just capture him, it's fine. Here's a little trick, it's super cheesy, but they'll still salute you. It doesn't make sense. And they'll stop in their tracks, and then you can just beat them up and then drag them in here and interrogate them. It's a lot easier, of course, when they're in your base than, like, outside, because the dude's, like, right here. There's no way to stop him. Alright, we're up to 10,000, which is perfect for us right now.
Road construction unpaused.
Let's get our first little cheat room here set up. Oh, and let me show you guys how to wire up traps. You can do it here in the blueprint mode as well. So traps need two core components. They'll need the actual trap itself, which is in this case these air vents machines, and they're going to need a trigger, which for now we're starting with these floor panels, pressure pads. So what you do is when you click on them, you get into wiring mode, and what you do is you just click on one and connect them. You can also connect multiple ones, but we just want it as a 1-for-1 for now. There are other trap types, as well as different trigger types. So we'll have things like lasers, motion sensors, that kind of a thing. And different traps can do different things. So we also start with confusion pop-up traps, so that'll drain their attention, which will make them more likely to fall into these traps. Poison gas, so if they activate them and caught in them, they'll lose certain stats, in this case just poison. But for now, let's not worry about that stuff. Let's just get this basic one here. Oh boy. Oh no! Every time. Let's throw two guys there and let's not worry about it. Really, every day of the week, these guys. Yeah, it's really good to have these guards. They get work done fast. They just take care of these guys like nobody's business. Here he is. Now you might be tempted to torture him. Can I click on him? I really can't, I guess. But you can see his loyalty's back up. That's all we need. So he's free to come back. And look at that. He's a loyal minion again. And he'll go ahead and become a guard soon, just like I want him. See, no harm, no foul. You gotta be careful with your minions losing loyalty over time, because they can come in here and just straight up steal your money. And that's really frustrating. Especially when you're in a situation like this where you're kind of low on everything. Look at this guy. What is he? He's just a poor guard. I'll tell you what. Capture him. Oh. Oh, right, because nobody's in here to alert him. That's fine. Considering how often I'm getting people to come in here and kind of spy in and literally get up close to my evil genius here.
Way ahead of you, darling.
I'm gonna go ahead and actually set up for my lair here. It's just gonna be something simple. Put her right here.
Room construction underway.
Room doesn't actually need a lot, but it's nice to have a lot. Can't fit all that in, huh? Okay, maybe it's not enough. We'll put the desk in though, right? Yeah. Okay, so this is a little too small. That's fine. We'll move it somewhere else. We'll build it over here.
Warning, high security door breached. New
See how this looks. Yeah, this is way better.
reserves low. Object has been ordered.
this. Let's just get rid of this. Start over.
Object purchase order confirmed.
There we go. We'll put the
Object
desk right
has been
here.
ordered.
Just make it look cooler. Now I can put my door in.
Object purchase order confirmed.
I'll worry about scaredy cameras later in there. And
Prisoner interrogation requested. Select an interrogation device to proceed.
I don't think there's anything else in here we can interrogate this guy with. That's okay. We'll just dump him over here for now. It looks like we're almost done with our little room in here. I may actually rewire this and move it around. I think that's probably best. We'll do something like this. Yeah, I'll wait for them to move these around. Then I'll move the jets here. That way when they break in, they take a step forward. As long as they trigger it, either leaving or coming in, they'll just constantly get pushed in here and it'll waste their time. And I could do other things too, like activate a gas trap to catch them at the last moment.
Object move order confirmed.
That's better. Yeah, and they're still wired up appropriately. Totally good. Ooh, staff room. Definitely need a staff room.
New room build order confirmed.
Let's see what we got in here. Well, let's put a couple of trick machines on the
Object
wall.
has been ordered. Object purchase order confirmed. Object has been ordered.
And let's move this guy down
Object
here.
will be moved shortly.
Yeah, that seems good enough. No, you know what? Let's move it right in the
Object
middle.
move order confirmed.
So this is a nice little break room for them. Uh-oh, we lost 2 from an attack. We're definitely running low on people out here, which is pretty problematic, but can't be helped right now. Anything else in here we should consider building right away? No.
Intruder alert. Security door bypassed.
Okay. That's going to be another problem with one of these kind of things. They're going to try and break in, sees nothing is wrong, and then go back out. It's going to be a little annoying with the alert, but it is what it is. And it does keep them out of here for the most part. And the importance of having another room like this is to keep drawing them in. Like, it's one thing just to have one level 2 door, but it has a level 2 door behind another level 2. They're more likely to think, like, okay, there's more beyond it. If I made this into a level 3, they're far more likely to come trying to get in. Which actually, I'm going to do. I could put it at level 4, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, and you see, they see nothing and they just leave, but they can keep trying. And again, it keeps them out here. I used to actually just keep this whole half filled with hallways of dead ends and traps. And you could get a lot, you can get away with a lot doing that. Let's see, our setup is here, looking good. Building up our cash flow steadily. Yeah. I think we're doing alright. So I think next time we'll jump ahead on a couple more missions. Adjust our forces better. Maybe I might set up some more rooms. I'll definitely steal the library. That's only 2. Nuts to that. Let's just go for it. Okay. There we go. Let's definitely get this. The library is another room we can unlock, similar to the break room. it just reduces, or it increases stats. In this case, I think it increases smarts. Which you can see people get tired over time. Not just their attention, but their mental capabilities. And that's really bad to have if you have, like, traps all over the place. Because usually your guys can pay attention and deactivate them. Are you for real? Get this guy out of here. Ugh. Really wish there was, like, an automatic thing for that, but there really isn't. This is just ridiculous. I'm gonna have to figure something out with these guys. I can't have the agents around the world get under my neck here like this. Oh, was there a little defector from earlier? Just chilling out in here. Maybe he's just reflecting, realizing how much worse it could have been. This island. Sheesh, these guys got in deep. Oh, this is problematic. They got guns and everything. Oh, what? She's glitching out. Weird. Alright, here comes security guards. Make short work of these guys. Should probably put cameras in here too. What are you doing, dude? Knock her out.
Pacific Radio. This is Pacific FM, and I'm Larry Driscoll, keeping you up to date with regional events from California all the way up to Alaska. The story on everyone's lips today is the big felony committed earlier. No one knows who's responsible yet, but everyone's got a theory. Isn't that right, Bill?
Haha, yeah. Even the penguins in Alaska got a theory, Larry.
Penguins are from the South Pole, Bill.
Damn it, Larry. Why do you always show me up on air?
Room construction underway.
Alright. Look at this nice little room here all set up for us.
Object purchase order confirmed.
This would be a nice place for our crew to get their smarts back up. I'll take it easy for a bit. All work and no play, ain't that right?